Great. So now we can officially start. Hey, everybody. I'm just going to address a few questions that I saw in the chat. This webinar is recorded. As you know, as all of our webinars are recorded, you will be able to see that in 2 days in Nayax University, and all of you will receive a follow-up email with the presentation and with the recording. So don't worry about that. And I'm going to address the second question in just a moment. Let me just start by saying hi to everyone. I hope that some of you already know me. My name is Eliram. I'm the training manager here in Nayax. And today with me, we have Omri, who is the product manager for MoMa, and he will be with us on the chat. So feel free to leave your questions in the chat or in the Q&A section. And either myself or Omri will address these questions. So today, as you know, we will dive into the new version of MoMa, our mobile management app. And today I'm here with two monitors, one that I have the chat and list of participants and the Q&A, and one that I have the actual presentation. So I'm going to bounce back and forth between these two monitors just to make sure that all of you have answers for everything throughout the session. So on today's agenda, we are going to discuss about the major decision-making that had led us to this new version. And we'll also talk about the new features themselves in MoMa. Now, it's important for me to say just one thing. Although it was MoMa, the new MoMa app has launched about a month ago. And I'm pretty sure that some of you have already downloaded that and you already tried to use the new navigation, the new UI, the new features that we have. So today I want to make an alignment in the knowledge between all of the participants that we have here. And also I want to take your experience one step forward in the app. So on today's presentation, we will discuss about the UI of the screen and we will discuss about the feature, but the main focus of today will be to take that functionality of the app and take these actions that you have already seen or already know into the next level in order to make you more efficient in the app when you are using that. So we're going to discuss about the app. We're going to discuss about the feature. I'm going to give you a lot of tips on how you can use this app and how you can utilize the features for your benefit, for your businesses. And then we're going to finish with the pipeline. We're going to see what's in store and what are the upcoming features that Omri is working on. So you will also know what's waiting ahead. What do we do to get the new app? So I'm glad you asked that, Ben, because it's right on my next screen. So if some of you are here and you still didn't download the MoMa app, you can scan this QR code that appears on the screen. This QR code will navigate you either to the App Store or to the Google Play Store. So you can download the app from there. And if the QR code doesn't work for any reason, if you're looking through your phone, so you can always go to the App Store or to the Play Store on your phone, and you can download the new MoMa from there. So basically, let me start by saying that our mission when creating the new MoMa, it was to give you a new and improved experience on your phones. And we know that if you are here, it probably means that you need to or want to work more and get more information on your business from your phone. And this is exactly what we will be talking about today. Let me just address some of the questions before moving on. Is this the new version 2.0.60? Yes, this is the new version. And yes, Leon, you need to download the new app. It's not an upgrade of the current MoMa app. It's a different app. We're going to discuss about the reasons why it's a completely different app. So you need to download a different app, and then when you open that, it will ask for your credentials, same credentials as your login credentials from the DCS. So while you're downloading it or while you are looking at the new experience, I want to talk a little bit about the reasons why we changed that and why we needed a new version. And basically the answer is simple. You know, MoMA was a web-based app in its previous version, and it didn't let us make many changes that we want since it was a web-based app. The app in its previous version took some reload time, and you know, in a world when we need everything on hand quick, we had to take that extra step and we had to create that new app for you that can support all the verticals out there, and of course bring you a new and improved UI and improved UX. So what we started to do, what Omri actually started to do, um, was a complete overview of the entire app. He checked every single feature that the app had to offer for you in its previous version. We wanted to see the usability. We wanted to see the time that you spent on performing each action, the features that you use the most, the features that you didn't use in the app, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And forgive me for saying we. Whenever I say we, I obviously mean Omri, who is the amazing product manager. After that, he did some interviews. And I know that some of you, some of the operators that are here today with me may have spoken with Omri a few times during the beta sessions of this new app, sending feedbacks and sending suggestions and improvements. Let me tell you that these feedbacks helped a lot in learning the app from your perspective as well, and improve some of the features that we had built for you. So all of that had led to sketching a new UX, a new user experience for you, in order for you to be able to better utilize the app. All of that had led Omri to create that new experience that is now called MoMA 2.0, or the new MoMA. So MoMA 2.0, I really love to say this sentence about it because it is a great app and it will get better. And let me hold on that for a moment. I want to say that we know that there are times when you see that server error, or there are times that it takes a few seconds or a few minutes to reload. We know that. We are completely aware of that. And Omri and the developer team are aware of that. And trust me, they're working very hard to improve the app. We were already able to create a shorter waiting time from the beta version to this version. And the bottom line is that it is great and it will get better with the new features that are planned, and the app is going to keep improving all the time for you. So what is new on MoMA 2.0? So first of all, I want to talk about the app itself before we discuss about the features. As you may or may not know, this app was fully designed and fully developed in Flutter. Now, Flutter is an open source UI development kit, and it was created by Google. That basically enabled us to create all of these amazing features for you. And basically it opened the door for many, many, many improvements that were inserted into the current app and will be able to insert in the future. We are not limited to a web-based app that forces us to create things in a certain way. And also by using Flutter, we are able to improve the communication time with the server so that you will receive much more information from the app. And that is customizable. And also the reload time is much faster than before. And last but not least, with the Flutter, and I know that some of you have heard that, and I really want to show it to all of you. It enables us to create a better user experience for all of the devices, whether it's mobile devices or tablets in the future, which is something that we couldn't do before. So if you scout the app and if you search the menus, you've probably seen that and you probably heard that if you log into the university. But if you didn't, then let me tell you that also on my department on training, we are working very hard to support that and be able to give you all of the information that you need to do. So in addition to this webinar starting this month, a few weeks ago, we have MoMA 2.0 courses in the university. And this is something that didn't exist before. We didn't have training material on MoMA in its previous version. All of the MoMA, all of the new MoMA courses are available right now in the university. And there are more courses that we will upload in the upcoming weeks that are going to be available for you when new features will come. So we want to give you better support as well in order to make your experience in the app so much easier. Now, I want to talk about the features of the app. I want to start the deep dive into the app itself. Now, as you see here, there are some new and improved functionalities in the app, like the enhanced search options and the updated product map and the MoMa authenticator, which was something great. And we have so much more. And as I said before, the main focus of today is to bring you the added value, the tip or trick or whatever you want to call it, the addition to your functionality that you will be able to take it to the next level. However, if I explain something and you want me to explain it a bit further, please don't hesitate to write me in the chat. I'm looking all the time, and Omri is also here with me, and we will answer all of your questions today. So let's see what's new on. We have so many exciting features to explore today. The first feature that I want to show you is the machine search. Now, as you can see here, in almost all of the features that you will see today, I pre-recorded the screen from my phone, from my iPhone, so you can see the process in this presentation. The reason why I did that is because I want you to see the experience. You will receive this presentation with all of the screen recordings, with all of the videos, so you'll be able to mimic all of the actions that I'm doing there. And that's why I wanted to do that, to place that in the presentation and not do it live from my phone. So you will have all of that. Now, what you see here in the machine search, we have two new features that you requested and Omri made for you. The first thing is that this search string, works immediately. Once you type on the screen, the list of machine filters according to what you write. And another thing that you requested is to search machine by number. You don't need to remember that machine's name, whatever name you gave it to. You can just type in the number, and this is what you see on the screen right now. You just type in the machine's number, and it will work the same way in terms of the search. And if we started talking about searching option, it leads me to our next features, which is the filters. We've added filters to the search. So now when you click on this icon in the upper right-hand side of the screen, you can see the filters on the screen. It basically opens a submenu with different options, depends on what you click. So for example, by clicking on machine type, you can see different icons here. They now appear on the screen. You can see different icons of machine types, and you can filter all of your machines according to the label that you gave them, whether it's food or beverages or whatever that may be. Okay, so I saw a question and we answered that, so that's great. Another great way that you can use to locate your machine is to scan a QR code. Now, on the top right-hand side corner of the app, you have the QR code. Now, clicking on this icon opens your camera from your phone. And once that camera identifies a QR code, it scans it and it opens the machine's page in the app. So that's another great way to open the machine's page inside of MoMa app. And by the way, if that machine is not linked to a sticker, to that sticker that you scan, you will see a short wizard that will allow you to link the machine with the sticker placed on it. We have a short how-to video on the new MoMa, on how to link MoMa to the machine on Nayax University for that. So we allow you to scan the code to get to the machine. And if you don't have that machine linked to that sticker, you will see that short wizard that will help you. And another search feature that we have is the map. Now, all you need to do is to click on the map icon that you see in the app at the top right-hand side corner of the screen. And once you do that, the map will open and you will be able to see all of the machines in your area or to navigate to another location on the map. And as you see here on that video on the screen, clicking on a machine on the map will show you information on that machine in the bottom page, in the bottom of the page. So here's a pro tip for you. You can click on the machine icon at the bottom of the page, and it will bring you back to the machine search page. So you can navigate back and forth by double clicking on the machine's icon at the bottom. So all of the things that I've spoken about so far are the search options. From here, I want to show you our improved hierarchy view. So in the previous version of MoMA, you needed to switch actor and search in different hierarchies for your machine. So now it's something that has been improved. So you can see all of your machines, even those who are under your sub operators, on the same screen. You can always click on the operator's name at the top of the search for another operator, or locate for a sub operator. But the fact that you can see all of the machines in the hierarchy tree is something that, at least something that we believe, that can save some time and effort for you. And as you can see here on the video, Happy Vending Places, as you know, is the name of my demo operator. And just when I scroll down that page, I can see the sub operators that under my distributor. I don't have to search them. I don't have to go to a different view on the app. So this is something that can really save time for you. Also on that machine page, once you located the machine, you can configure, you can change the configuration, you can change the display of the machine's list. And here we made some changes that I think that some of you may know this already, but we have a few hidden tricks on this page that I want to show you. So basically, when you see the list of the machines, you can change that display and you can sort the list by any parameter that you want. But also, and here's another pro tip, you can change that information that appears on the list. I'm sorry, I'm kind of starting to feel that I'm losing my voice. Just a second. I'm sorry about that. So once you click on display by, you get all of the parameters here. So you can choose what you want to see, and you can choose what information you want to see or you want to hide from that display. You can customize it even further by holding down that parameter and waiting just a second or two. You can move it up or down. You can change the display and make this parameter appear first, or choose the order of the parameter. So for example, if you want the stock level to appear first, or yesterday's sales to appear first, or have any type of customization that you want, you can select the parameters, you can select these KPIs, and by pressing on that and holding the option for just a few seconds, you can change that display and you can change that order. So from here, once you go into the machines page, there are a lot of new features for you. And what I want to show you is the first thing that was requested by you. And I know that Omri has worked on it so hard since the beta version. And this is the dashboards. Now, these dashboards that you see here are the same widget dashboards that you see on the DCS. So it gives you all of the information that you can get from the desktop directly inside the app. Now, any change that you do here in one of these widgets, for example, if you want to add a widget or filter the view of the current widgets, that will affect on the widgets on the DCS and vice versa. So all of your information is constantly synced between these platforms. So you can have all of that information whenever you need. Another great feature that you also requested, and I really love to say that you requested these a lot of the features here, because I know that Omri has worked so hard on this app for so long, and he brought in a lot of features, but also the requests from you, it keeps bouncing the slide. The requests from you have also been very informative and gave us that information that Omri could work on and bring you more information into the app. So another great feature that we have in the new version of MoMa is the info tab. Now, I'm sure that you know that from the desktop, the DCS desktop version. Now you have all of that information available in the MoMa app as well. So for example, if you want to look at the last alerts of the machine, you have them inside of the app. If you want to look at the last sales, you can also see all of these reports from within the app. Now, inside the app, you also have the settings tab that enables you to change the machine's configuration without having to be near a desktop to do that. And this is something that, at least in this complete version, and you will see that in a second, it wasn't available in the previous app. So all of the available configurations that you need are here in the app. You can change the business days, you can change the payment methods of this machine, you can change parameters, and you can even edit the device's serial number directly from the MoMa app. Okay, so all of this information, all of these parameters are configurable, and you can do that on the go. Now, moving on to another tab on the machines page. This is the product map. Now here, you can see in a glance all of the products that you have on this specific machine. We added an image for each of the products because in the retail, it is something that the customers will see. And also in Monix Wallet, we have the touchless free product selection options, which if you haven't heard of it, your consumer can go into Monix Wallet app, locate your machine, and then they can select the product directly from the app itself. So they don't have to touch the machine. They can do everything from the app. So we added that feature. We added that option to do that from the app itself. So everything, all of the information that you need to see in the product map appears here as well. And you can edit that information in the same way that you would edit the information. So you can change the prices, you can change the MDB code, you can change the OP code, everything that you need. And here's another pro tip. Once you change something from the MoMa app, you get a yellow mark, you get a yellow indicator that appears both in the field that you've changed that information and also on the upper part of the screen in the product itself. As you can see, it appears here on the corner. And then it basically lets you know that there has been some changes. So you will know that you need to save that information before leaving this page. And even if you forget to do so, and you hit the back button, the return button, and you want to go and you want to exit that screen, MoMa app will show you a small pop-up window that will let you know that some changes have been made and you need to save that before leaving the page. So it kind of keeps track of everything that you do, and it gives you another layer of security just to be sure that all of your progress is being saved. Now, another great feature, great hidden feature, I'd like to say, that you have on the product page is the ability to change the product that is in the bin from product A to product B. So let's say, for example, that I have, as you see here, I have Cola Zero in bin number 11, and I want to change that into Fanta instead. Now, all you need to do in order to change a product in a specific bin of the machine is to click on the switch icon at the corner of the image, and then you will see this screen here in the middle. That screen basically is your entire product map. And you will be able to see all of that products that are under this specific category. However, if you look at the upper part here, you can see another categories. So you can change the selected product into a different product that is not on that same product map, product group if you need. Then once you click on that product is changed, and that will be the available product that you have on the on your selection in the machine. Now, a question that I'm seeing here in the chat is, how do you add product picture? That's a great question. In the DCS, once you go to your product, a specific products page, you can add an image to that product. It's very easy. All you need to do is just add that image. Another feature that you have in the app here is the yellow action button. Now this action button opens up a quick action menu with quick access to actions that you can perform. Now, right now, you see the 4 options that we have here, which is the full machine, empty machine, adjust stock, and create a pick list. But if you look closely on the right-hand side of the screen, on the screenshot that I have hidden there, we are working on so many additional actions that you will be able to do from inside the app. You will be able to edit the list of actions that you see here, kind of a similar way to the way that you edit your widgets on your home screen of your phone. So more actions will be coming soon in addition to the current actions that we have here. Now, the last feature that I want to show you today is the pick list. Now, the smart feature here enables you to create a pick list directly from the app. And not only that, you can even customize this pick list, adding more machines to this pick list and sort it by your convenience. You can show here a pick list by product, by selection, or even by type, however you need to customize this list. And once you're done, you can save it, you can share it with other stakeholders if you need. So we kind of enhanced the abilities that you have in the pick list section in order to give you all of this information that you need. So what we did in the past 30 minutes was a quick overview of a lot of different features. And as I said, my intention was to show you these features and give you the added value, give you all of these tips and tricks that you can perform inside of the apps. And now what I want to show you is a quick overview of what's waiting in the pipeline. I want to show you what Omri and the developers team are working on. So the first thing that you may have already heard about is the messages. You will have a section inside of the app, a new screen that will allow you to send and receive messages with your team or with other stakeholders. So you can update them on whatever you may need. We also have machine tasks, which is a tab on the machines page that will enable you to create specific tasks for this specific machine. Okay, so this is also something that will be coming soon. Another great feature that is also in development is the Help Center. The Help Center is very similar to the Help Center that you may already know from the Monix Wallet app. It contains a lot of information inside of the app, a lot of FAQs that will allow you to be more familiarized with the app and to get more information from the app itself, in addition to all of the information that we already have in Nayax University. So these are the main things, main features that Omri and the developer team are working on. And of course, there are a lot of things that are planned for throughout this year, 2021. And the roadmap for 2022, we also have a lot of features there. And a lot of things will be revealed to you in time, of course, from the features that Omri is developing and also from the features that you requested. Now, as we have reached our final, almost our final part of the session, I want to address a few questions that you've sent us in the past weeks. So the first question is, does MoMa 1 still work? Meaning, does the previous version of MoMa is still working? So the answer is yes. All of that information is drawn from the same database. The previous version of MoMa will still remain operated throughout this year, throughout 2021. But our intention is to give you so many new features and give you a better experience in the new version of MoMa, so that all of you will be able to use MoMa 2.0, the new version of MoMa, instead of the previous version. Now, another question that we received is that some of you may have feedback on the app, whether it's good feedback or feedback that we can improve inside of the app. So we really want to know about that. What you see here on the slide is the email box for MoMa. So let us know if you have issues with the app, if you want to suggest improvements, if you have any type of feedback. What's really gonna be helpful for us is for you to send a screenshot or a screen recording that will allow us to get a better understanding of the previous actions that you did in the app, or what led to that error, or what did you do in the app, or how we can improve that. All of that information is really going to help us to create enhanced and improved features for you as well. And another question, which is the obvious question, will Nayax University support the new MoMA app? So yes, we are working on that. We already have, I believe, 4 or 5 existing courses on the features of the MoMa app, and we're constantly working on that. So whenever Omri will develop a new feature, you will have that information ready and available for you on the MoMa, on the university as well. So the bottom line here is that it is a great app. It has so many new features, and a lot of the functionalities have been enhanced and improved for you. And it is getting better in time, thanks to you, thanks to your usage, and thanks to your feedback. I would like to thank you all for taking your time to be with me today. And of course, you can always search for more information on Nayax University and on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We constantly provide information on our features, our apps, our how-to videos, and different information like webinars that we have. So you can always see that on our social media pages and on our community. Now, I'm going to stay here in the chat for just a few more minutes, just to see that all of your questions have received answers. I know that Omri is already answering you, but we're going to be here a few more minutes if you still have questions. And if you don't, once again, thank you very much for your time. And hopefully we'll see you again in our next webinar. Have a great day, everyone.